Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Dreamlight Valley game. Today we are going to be talking about Dreamlight Valley versus Animal Crossing and why I think Dreamlight Valley might actually end up being a better game and a better farming simulator than Animal Crossing might ever be. I know as an Animal Crossing lover and an Animal Crossing addict, those words are hard to say and hard to hear, but there are a lot of things that Dreamlight Valley is doing way better than Animal Crossing ever has, and if these things could be implemented into Animal Crossing, oh my goodness, Animal Crossing would be like the best, most amazing game ever, and it would be the only game I'd ever play. But unfortunately, these things have not been added to Animal Crossing, and I think that they should be. So let's get started. The very first thing that I think everyone would agree on is that customizing your village in Dreamlight Valley is way simpler, way smoother, way more streamlined than Animal Crossing is ever going to be. In order to edit your village, all you have to do is go into your furniture setting and you get this amazing bird's eye view of your village. Once you are here, you can zoom out as far as you want. You can see the entire area. It's amazing. But the other thing you can do as well is that you can pick up anything and everything, no matter what it is. You can pick up a lamppost, you can pick up trees, and you can drag and drop it anywhere. You do not have to go through the motions of placing it down out of your inventory, pushing it around, spinning it in circles, getting it to wherever you want it to be. This is more like what you would see in The Sims versus something that you would see in Animal Crossing. And if we could move things around like this in Animal Crossing, oh my goodness, would it be so much easier. You can even pick up trees and move the trees. You don't have to worry about eating a fruit and digging up a tree and digging a hole and planting a tree. Nope, you can just pick it up and you can move it anywhere. This is beautiful. I love this feature. The second thing that I think Dreamlight Valley does so much better than Animal Crossing is that when you place something like a building, like Remy's house that is behind me, it is instant. You do not have to wait until the next day for that building to be done. You don't have to wait the next day for your villager to move in if there's a new villager coming into town. It is all instant. Also included in all of that is that when you want to go to move a house, you don't have to go pay an obscene amount of money and find a new area for that house. You can simply pick that house up, move it to a new location, and it will immediately pop up in that new location. You don't have to pay 200,000 bells to move it. You don't have to clear out a new spot somewhere to put it down. You just pick that guy up and you move it wherever you want him to go, and you place it down, and it is instant. The third thing that I think Dreamlight Valley does way better than Animal Crossing is crafting. Oh my gosh, crafting. There is something in Animal Crossing that us Animal Crossing lovers have been screaming for. Screaming at the top of our lungs. Please let us do this. Is to put our items in our storage, in our house, and still be able to use them while crafting. Well, you know what? Do you know what game just did that? Do you have any idea? I'll give you one hint. Yeah, Dreamlight Valley. You can put any of your items into a storage chest in your house or anywhere, and you can still have these items show up while you're crafting. So for example, the softwood that you see when I'm making this chest and the stone are not in my inventory right now. I'm not walking around the town carrying those. Those are over in a chest sitting in my living room in my house. But I still have access to them while I'm crafting. And that, my friends, that is gold. This is amazing. I wish Animal Crossing would implement this, but they haven't done it. But we've been screaming for it. So Animal Crossing, if you're watching this video, please, please let us put our items in our inventory and still be able to use them while crafting. You can also, on the note of crafting, craft multiple items at one time. So while we're on the note of crafting, let's talk about our next one. I can make as many of these items as I want. So if there's something that I can craft and I can make multiple of it, I am able to increase the amount that I want to craft at one time by clicking the number. So for example, the road, if I want to make a ton of those, I can tell it how many I want to make. I don't have to worry about making one, going through the motions of being like, ta-da, I just made a fence, and then going back in and making another one. Ta-da, I just made a fence. No, I can make as many of an item as I want in one go as I want to. Again, Animal Crossing, if you're listening, please let us do this. Please let us do this. Okay, guys, so there's 4 things so far that we've talked about. Let's talk about a 5th one. The tools that we have do not break. So here's my axe. I can go and I can use my pickaxe as many times as I want to. It is never going to break. I am never going to need to go buy a new one. I am never going to need to collect resources to go build a new one. It will never break. I will at no point in this game need to go get a new one, ever. And for new players, that is great, because sometimes in Animal Crossing, when our items break and we don't have enough money to go buy a new one, or we don't have enough items to craft a new one, we kind of get stuck. But not in Dreamlight Valley. Our tools will never ever break. Let's talk about a 6th thing that I think Animal Crossing does not have an upper hand on compared to Dreamlight Valley. There is a lot of dialogue in this game, and it's very rare that you're going to see multiple versions of the dialogue. So you could talk to a villager on your island 5 times and get the same dialogue repeated to you. But, you know, in Dreamlight Valley, there is so much dialogue. It's going to be rare if you see the same dialogue the same time. You are going to have to talk to your villagers a long time to get some repeated dialogue. And one final thing that I think that Dreamlight Valley has an upper hand on is that your characters have levels. So in Animal Crossing, it's just you doing everything around your island. You're putting a lot of work in, but nothing changes about your character other than your clothing or your hair. You're not gaining experience points to better your mining or better your fishing skills. Your character in Animal Crossing, it never changes unless you change their hair and their clothing and really any visible feature of your character. Now, there are some achievement points for things like getting 100 perfect casts as you fish, but you don't really have a fishing level. You don't have a farming level. Those aren't things about your character that are learning and growing, and it just makes your character kind of stagnant. Nothing changes about your character. You can learn new crafting items, but you can do that on Dreamlight Valley as well. You can learn new cooking items, but you can do that on Dreamlight Valley as well. What's not changing is experience points, friendship levels, things like that that are visually improving through experience points. So I think that's another thing that Dreamlight Valley does really well. Even if you have your island totally done and totally designed and you like the way that it looks, you like the things that you've done, there's always things that can be improved. You can always improve your experience points, your character's level, your friendship with other villagers on your town. It's just, there's so much more integrated with your specific character than there is in Animal Crossing. So guys, that is going to be it for now. I'm sure there are a lot of other comparisons we can do. I'm sure there's things that Animal Crossing does better than Dreamlight Valley, but there's definitely some things in Dreamlight Valley that us Animal Crossing lovers have been asking for so long, and Dreamlight Valley implemented those. So let me know what you think. Is there something that you enjoy on one game versus the other? Why do you like one versus the other? Maybe you love both like I do. Let me know in the comments down below. Give this video a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Happy gaming. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.